sandwich. Yeah, it's a sandwich. It's the LA lavish tuna, I think. This is the basic veg sandwich. Yo, peach tea. We got peach tea. Can we appreciate the packaging, please? It is cute. Bottle. It's a bottle. And what is this? This looks like watermelon. 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 I like watermelon. Watermelon mint beverage. Oh, okay. Oh, we got the chicken. I've had this before. This is the spicy chicken legs. I love it. I'm a big chicken fan. And we got good old fries. We got fries. Fries can never go wrong. So we're waiting for everyone. Welcome back to our channel. We're Twins and the Other Girl. I'm Thankyou. I'm Summer. Inky.
And this is 10.
We have food. We got food. Shout outs to Easy Eats for sponsoring today's food.
Yes, thank you.
Yay! What we're gonna do is we're gonna answer a few questions. This is like a mukbang slash
Q&A
slash girl talk. Yeah.
The food looks delicious.
Yes. Also, the answers we give is going to be very subjective, so I hope you don't get offended by our thoughts. So, shall we begin?
Yes.
Let's start with the chicken, right?
Yes.
And I'm gonna ask the
The
question.
chicken looks so freaking good.
Also, our cousin actually runs Easy Eats, so shout out to my
Shubham.
cousin. So guys, you can go order food.
There.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm not
Also,
being biased.
we got like 2 drinks. I don't know.
Watermelon.
Watermelon. Peach tea. Okay, I really want to try watermelon.
Okay, we're gonna start. That's the question that's been asked everywhere. I got into a minor accident and hence the bruises.
Ooh, this is good.
Mine is to make more money than last year.
Yeah, mine is like my life needs to be more upgraded as compared to last year.
And like go on more trips. Mine is to be more me everywhere I go. Like not filter out what I am anywhere I go. Because I tend to be different around different people. I tend to mirror people for everybody else's convenience. So my goal is to be me everywhere I go. My personal favorite is probably coffee shop because it's too convenient. It's close by.
Yeah, mine too.
And I like the food there, so yeah.
I also like Kelly's Cafe.
I like Jima. My favorite is zombie. I love the coffee, I love the food, I love the ambience, I love they have Uno. And I like coffee at the local cafe.
Oh my god, no. Local Cafe Vajra has to be one of my favorite. Also because the kimbap serving there is like pretty huge. And it's really good.
And it's really sunny out there.
Oh, you get like really good pictures because it's so sunny, lighting is just so good.
Oh my god. How do I not feel stuck? I keep telling myself good things like this is temporary, this is temporary. And then it becomes temporary. It changes. So I don't feel stuck here.
Instead of waiting,
be more action oriented.
Yeah, I'm more action oriented. I don't like to like get indulged in one thing for a very long time. So like lately, because I used to do that, and I think that just makes me, you know, like be in that thing for like break my head over something for a very long time. So take action right away so that whatever happens just happens. Just do it. Because no matter how long you wait, the answer and the consequence that's gonna come is not gonna change. So just do it sooner than later.
For me, sit with it, cry, get angry, complain for a period of time, let yourself feel stuck, and then eventually it goes away. Because you can't feel the same forever. It's better if you don't try to run away from it and just sit with it for a while. Just acknowledge that you're feeling stuck. And then you feel unstuck after that. I think it's easy. You just need to get a routine, flow. Once you get the flow, I think, and you should be liking it. We used to post when we were in college too. So it's because I liked using Instagram. If you like it, it's not a chore. You want to post things on your own.
But since you're a student, you need to manage. So if you are doing something like which requires your full attention towards your studies, like during your exam time and stuff like that, we use it so often because we enjoy doing it. It's also our work. But then if you don't want to take Instagram that seriously and you're like more serious about whatever else you're doing, I think it's like not spending too much time is also good since you're not getting anything out of it. Do not like ruin your schedule or your studies or anything else because of it though.
It's not a big deal. Like you can like stay away from it.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's the same as what they said. If you're passionate about it, then it's just play.
Yeah.
Just fucking. It feels like playing, right? If Instagram is something you really enjoy, because Instagram's never been work for us. Like it's never been something that I have to think about. Sit down and be like, oh fuck, what am I supposed to? I never strategize for my Instagram. It's just been something that I'm passionate about. And I'm sure your studies are more important than the brand. So it's better if you focus on whatever you're more passionate about. So you just need to prioritize what's more important. The recent one that I read is The Monk Who Sold His Bride. Though it's an old book, like I've heard about it so many times. We should just eat. Yeah, I've heard about it so many times, but last time I got the book, just to see how can it affect me, it did affect me in a good way. So that's the latest one that I read.
I currently I'm not reading anything, but like my favorite will always be The Power, The Secrets, and The Magic, because I don't know, those books just give me hope. So yeah, I don't really read motivational book, do I? I'm like more into like the universe and magic, those kind of stuff I read.
That is.
Yeah.
So
okay, so it has to be The Magic.
spiritual.
Yeah, The Magic is my ultimate favorite.
Wow.
This one is
Veg.
Basic Veg. Okay, and this one is
Wow.
Lavish Tuna. Whoa, that's 2 layers.
I love tuna. I would still say 101 Essays. I read it every year, twice, because the book literally changes each year for me. I understand it a little bit more each year, and it always does wonders for me. So yeah, I reread that book a lot. So I still suggest you to go read 101 Essays. That will change the way that you think, because it really does change the way that you think at any given moment in time. It's timeless.
Yeah, I find that's like the beauty about books. The more you read it, every time you read it, you always take something else. Like you get like new things, you discover new things.
Yeah. Well, I'm a reward-based person, so if I have to motivate myself, I will tell myself like, you wake up early for a week, I'll cut you some slack in the weekend, or I'll let you buy something, or I'll let you sleep more. That's the way I motivate myself, because I like rewards. So that's how I motivate myself.
For me, waking up early it's not really about motivation. For me, it's more like, there are times, and months when I like wake up really, really late, and then I just like look at my pattern, and suddenly someday, even if I'm like so sleepy, I want to sleep in, I just like wake up early, set an alarm, and every time I do that, I realize how much I love the morning and the calmness and all the time that I get for myself in the morning. Every time, sometimes even if I'm lazy, I try to wake up early and then make myself realize I actually like the morning. So that is how I kind of get motivated to wake up early. I like this one. Tuna.
Yeah. Try with fried. Put a fry on it.
Oh.
Motivation to wake up early. My question is, why do you want to wake up early in the first place? If you don't have to rush to any job, I don't think it's bad to wake up at any time your body wants to wake up. It's just been put in our heads that you have to wake up early to be successful or a good person. If you don't weigh yourself like that, she wakes up at 12, she's a bad person, it's never like that. So it's all about priorities. If you enjoy mornings, then I think you'd of course obviously want to wake up early, but if you like sleeping more, I don't see anything bad about sleeping in either.
Yeah, because of course, like waking up early,
you get more time to do other things. That's all. But if you don't have other things to do, then it's totally okay. Yeah, I think it's okay to take your time.
Just like how some people like the morning, some people like to sleep in. So it's it's the same. Like
I think if you actually ask yourself why do you want to get up early, I think things will get much easier.
Yeah, you get to answer, and you'll even get motivated to wake up early.
Yeah. We haven't scripted since 2022. I mean 2021. No, I scripted this year.
Yeah, me too.
At the beginning.
I always do my scripting in the beginning of the year, first of Jan.
I haven't scripted since 2021. When was last
I did that whole thing like at the end of the year. Version of me writes me a letter.
Yeah, I did a future letter, right?
Yeah.
Letter to
future self.
Yeah, I did.
No, future self writing a letter to me.
Oh.
Right now it's me.
Me, I wrote a future letter to myself this year.
I think that comes with age and experience. I used to be very insecure about a lot of things, about the way that I looked, about the way that I talked. I was even insecure about my own personality. And then the more you grow old, the more people you meet, and then you get tired, and I'm like, you know what? I'm okay. And then your insecurities just start to vanish.
Same. I feel like I was such an insecure person. I would have like insecurities about everything that I was and everything that my life was. But then, as time passed by, I realized, like nobody's that great. Nobody.
Well, the thing is, you need to practice self-love.
Yeah.
Or if you don't practice self-love, then I think you will be insecure for the rest of your life.
And also I feel like not comparing and avoiding comparison with so many other people helps a lot when it comes to, helping with your insecurities, because our insecurities does come from, like comparing ourselves with other people, like be it in terms of studies, be it body, be it your face, be it your skin color, and everything, your career, and how somebody else is doing better than you and how you're not doing so well. But then it's not worth it actually.
Yeah. It's actually very boring.
Yeah, it's very boring.
Yeah, it's the same. It goes down with age. Like you don't want to please everybody.
Yeah.
What I did was every time I'm insecure about anything, I put a face. I'm like, okay, kosa 언제 insecure भयो? And then I try to ask myself like, okay, who is making you feel like this? Because insecurity means that you're embarrassed or you're shy about what you are. So then I ask, what triggered you to feel that? Which person or what did someone do or say? And then when I actually think about it, it's just me overthinking. And then once you put a face on the person, then you're like, do I actually care what this person thinks of me? And that's how I've learned to deal with my insecurities. Huge army of people to judge you, to make you feel like crap, and to compare you with other people physically, financially, in every aspect. So I think you need to be that one person for yourself who's going to be like, you know what, there's already a lot of other people. I'm not gonna be a part of that.
You need to love yourself.
Yeah, loving yourself, as cliche as it may sound, but it's so important.
And it's not easy.
The thing is, our YouTube earnings stays in our savings, and the trip that we take, we all go fucking take that fucking trip. Is what we do. And sometimes when we're in dire need of money, then we're like, can I use some? And then we put it back. And this is a really tough one because you have to get through schooling no matter what.
Now this is gonna sound so bad when you cannot play the mental card when it comes to studies. Because it is something everybody's always done. It is just like how brushing your teeth is a duty, going to school is one part of life.
And you're in this intense center.
Yeah, class 10 is so
And I guess maybe if you do not ask yourself to score crazy marks, it's going to be a lot less pressurizing.
Also, if you're having major mental issues,
then you need to talk to your parents.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do.
Actually,
You don't have to say like, I want to drop out. You can say, you know what, I need professional help, take me to the doctor, therapist. Well, different people have different coping mechanisms.
Like we three have like total different coping mechanisms.
Yeah.
There is no way out of it. First of all.
Okay, what do you do
Me.
when you meet annoying people?
What I do, I just don't talk. I don't waste my time on annoying people. I don't.
Yeah. No, like you do feel attacked sometimes. So what do you do? Like when you come back home, what do you do?
When I come back home, what do I do?
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah. I imagine myself fighting back. And like, I should have done this, you know, I punched her and stuff like that. But then, you know, back in the days, I would like fight back, like how we say it in Nepali, "Mukh chalunte mo," pura. But then I realized, you know, they have already made up their mind that they're not going to listen to me, and everything that is coming out of my mouth, they're not going to validate any of it. So these days I'm more like, I don't want to fucking waste my energy on somebody.
So this question is probably coming from a young person. What were you doing when you were young? Right now, everything has come to us because of age.
When I was young, of course, like I think I used to talk about it with my cousin. I would come back home and I would not be able to see anything on their face because I didn't have enough guts to go and speak up for myself. I would not even complain because I used to stay in a hostel and I couldn't even complain to my hostel warden or anything. So I would like come back home. I could never talk to my parents about it. Never ever. Never have been that child who could go and talk to her parents. So I would talk about it with my cousin.
What was I doing?
Curse. I would curse a lot.
What the fuck was I doing when that was happening? I don't know. I was always watching something. So like every time I would go to school, if somebody annoyed me, I would come back home, watch something, and I'd forget about it. I was always like watching like K-pop shows and K-pop music videos, and I was just be like, you know what, I'm gonna be like this kind of pretty.
For me, I couldn't do that because I used to stay in a hostel boarding. So the only time I would come back home was during vacation, and I was not allowed to use any electronics back in the days. So it was strict.
Yeah, I was in the PG, but we were allowed. I don't remember, man. Like people did annoy me a lot. I don't remember doing anything.
If you have something you're passionate about, like an outlet, you know, like how, like you said, you were crazy about K-pop, so it's an escape. It's a good escape. You're not harming anyone. You're not harming yourself.
So your girl was like,
I was a fucking loner. When I was in class 10, I was a loner.
I was a loner too.
People hated me. I was bullied. But I was like still like, nah, I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna talk. I never bothered. Like if somebody would come and say something to me, I'd just look at their face and I would walk off. I would even get threatened. And then I used to go back, cry sometimes. I had a teddy bear. I used to talk to my teddy bear a lot. I used to read books. I used to read Sidney Sheldon. Because I was in a hostel boarding where no phones, nothing was allowed. So I used to read a lot. And those books were actually really graphic for a child to be reading, but I was reading those books. So yeah, I think you need to find an escape, the one thing that brings you joy, so that when every time somebody annoys you can just go there in your safe space and do it. Yeah, that's what we did. That's a fleeting feeling. It's not gonna stay forever.
Yeah,
Time shall heal is the only thing we can say. Because seriously, there's no way out of it. No easy way out of it.
It cannot you cannot stop
feeling
the feeling the next day. So it takes time, and it depends on person to person how long that lasts, you know.
Yeah, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, there's no escape from that.
Like no matter what you do, you could keep yourself engaged and
Yeah, but
not
at the
think
end
about it.
of
At the end
the
of the
day-
day, even if you're alone for 5 minutes, that will come back to you.
Yeah, or
So-
if you don't feel it at the moment, it's gonna start showing up later in life.
So I think the best thing is just face it right now.
10!
Cry, shout, whatever you want to, and get it over with.
Ignore. Just ignore. It's as simple as that. You don't have to talk back. You don't have to reply. You don't have to answer. You don't have to meet them. Just don't exist in their life, and just don't let them exist in your life. And done. They don't exist.
What's easier said than done?
Yeah.
So,
Self-control.
You sound trying to, this is the same question I want to ask actually. Even I'm learning.
But yeah, having self-control, which is not easy.
No, it's not easy.
No, if you don't like them, then it's so easy.
Yeah, but if you do have like...
But if you like the
them.
toxic man, then it's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Then again,
it's not
time
like that,
shall heal.
it's so easy to just like think about, oh, I'm not gonna reply, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
talk
but that
back, I'm
doesn't
not,
happen.
that doesn't happen, you know. You cannot just like stop talking to the person you were talking to till yesterday. It's not as simple as
Yeah, or
that.
it's not easy to stop liking somebody, you
Somebody,
started
yeah,
liking.
you can't just like do this and stop liking someone. It takes
And you know, like toxic has been so overrated right now. What is
It's
it?
toxic.
Toxic,
Toxic is
exactly.
actually crazy.
Yeah. So if the guy is not,
If he's just annoying, then he's not toxic, to be
Toxic,
honest.
yeah.
If you want to break up,
he is the reason for your mental health issues because he keeps doing certain things even when you're saying stop it.
Yeah.
and then I think it's toxic. Like when you're clearly saying you're
No.
when you're clearly saying no, you know, I don't like this. This is making me uncomfortable, and you're hurting me. But then they still do it. I think then it's toxic. But if you're
yeah,
not,
and also men, those who don't want anything from you, but they keep coming back into your life, that is toxic.
I don't know.
You can actually call them toxic too because you're allowing it.
Yeah, because so even
yeah,
you are
exactly.
toxic.
Yeah,
So-
the relationship is toxic, not the guy.
yeah, not the guy.
relationship. Whatever you guys have, that's toxic.
No, actually, you're also toxic, so that is why it's happening to
No,
you.
seriously, no. If you were to define a toxic person, then it would probably be somebody who's like kind of crazy. Somebody who, okay, you say I want to break up, and he's like, no, you have to stay.
Yeah,
with me."
that's
That's
toxic.
toxic.
Yeah, so
Jabardasti garna.
Yeah, that's actually toxic. But now toxic is like overrated. You're like
Yeah,
saying it all the
everyone-
time.
No, actually, like if you actually sit and try to define toxic.
If a guy is just talking to you and he's just pissing you off, he's not toxic.
Yeah,
to
that's
be
not
honest.
Yeah, if a guy is just saying hello, hey,
What's
what are you
up?
doing?
And then like next day bye.
Yeah,
Then
That's not.
that's
he's
not
just
toxic.
being fucking annoying.
Yeah.
That's
You're
just
being an asshole. That's what it is.
That's just you being so weak. Yeah,
that's
that's
no self-control.
yeah, that should be redirected towards you, not them, because you should be asking why am I entertaining this?
Yeah. Why am I letting this happen to me?
Yeah.
Because you hold the power. You
Yeah.
wanna let him in, you let him in. You don't
Girl,
want to,
you
don't want to.
gotta be accountable.
I'm highly accountable for all the men I have in my life.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
Like everybody that's in my life, I have given them the power to be in my life.
Yeah.
Yes. And I do not wish to call them toxic if
Yeah.
they're in my life because of me.
Because I chose that.
Yeah.
Cutting people off is easy, but cutting men that you like is not that easy.
Yeah, I cut off a man that I liked.
Me too, I could have a man that I like.
Yeah. So that means I took the power back.
Yeah, I did. Because that situation was turning me into something I was not. And I felt like I didn't deserve it like that, whatever
like-
that person did.
This stems from you comparing yourself to everybody who's living their best
Living their
lives
best
on the
lives.
internet, basically.
Yeah. On the internet, we look like we're living the best,
Best
life.
life. Which is not true.
Nobody's living the best life. Everybody has their struggles.
And you should know that social media is really filtered.
It's highly curated. It is highly curated by one individual who wants to only show the highs in their lives. You need to know that everyone's suffering. That's when your inferiority complex goes down.
Yeah.
Because everyone is.
Human wise, what I value in somebody is somebody who likes other person's presence. I would love to feel like, oh, this person wants me in their life. Like, this person enjoys my company. So the person comes and hangs out with me too.
Yeah.
Because the person,
Quality time.
Yeah, quality time. Yeah, like I value somebody valuing other
Yeah.
people. Like some people just take everybody around them for granted. And I don't like that. Like every day you need to put in the effort to be like, you know what, I like you. I'm gonna show you like how much I appreciate you. That's what we have too. Before we didn't have that. We were like, she's my friend. And she's always gonna be there. No,
Yeah.
like if you live with that mindset, when you start getting older, you kind of start like hating each other and you start
Getting
distancing
distant,
yourself
yeah.
from each other. So if you're like, you know what, I like this person and I want her to feel good, or I want us to have a nice time and I want us to have fun. If you have that kind of mindset, then it's an enjoyable time to spend with each other. That's what I value in somebody else.
For me, what I value is somebody who keeps their ego aside and not let their egos come in between, and also not take other person for granted. I seriously don't like that because I feel like now in the past, I used to be this ignorant person, but with time, now I've become somebody who actually, if I value somebody, I show it.
What I value the most in human beings is act of kindness. Act of kindness involves a lot of things. It can be act of service, quality time, affirmation, validation, anything. So just being kind enough to know that, oh, this human is also a human. Like, we tend to forget that we are all the same in the end. We feel, no matter how many times someone says, I don't give a shit, you do give a shit. I did it once. Did I go out on a date? Oh, I did go out on a date last year. I went out on a date last year.
Yeah, okay. I did date when I was in school one time. Yeah, I went on a few dates with 2 different people. No, 3 different people. Yeah, 3 different people, and one didn't work out. The other one was I was not interested, and the third one, it's kind of complicated. But you know what I realized? More than the guys I were interested in, it was more easier for me to go out on a date. I was not interested with the guy I was not interested in.
It's easier to talk to them.
Yeah, it's easier to talk to them. I could be myself. I could talk about random things. It was more comfortable, and I actually ended up spending more time with him rather than the other 2.
I dated back in high school, and I dated once back in 2019, and then last year I went out on one date. We don't go out on dates like often. When I say twice, it literally means 365 days. I went twice. Yeah, me, 365 days. I went out on one date. One.
I think I went out on quite a few.
Yes. So imagine 365 days and I go out on 2. Like, what the fuck am I? I go out on 1. Ever rude.
Yes.
Who said you're rude? Oh, I'm weak.
Oh, you're weak?
I guess the first thing a person says about me, she's too nice.
Yeah, for me it's always like she's like too full of herself. For me it was like you're full of yourself, and you know, like you pretend a lot, and then when people talk to me they're like, you're actually nice. And I even like somebody even apologized to me saying that, you know, I thought you were this person, or you're not at all like that. So
I feel like people, stereotype because of my Instagram. No, they will think that, you know, like I'm like cool and shit. Yeah, baddie. Yeah.
She's a cutie actually.
I'm not a baddie. About myself?
Yeah.
These are tough questions.
Yeah.
I worked on it, so I think now I'm like, I have confidence in me being me.
For me, I'm always confident about whatever I'm doing, like whatever route that I'm taking in life. I'm very confident about all the decisions I've made so far and all the decisions I'm making. Yeah, I'm confident about everything I do.
What am I confident about? Man, I struggle. I don't know, you saw me having a mental breakdown because of external shit, so right now I don't think there's anything that I'm confident about, because word still affects me. That means I'm not confident enough about what I am, where I stand, what I do, if I believe in me. So right now, I don't think I'm confident about anything. Which app did you use in a recent post kind of looked like layout and video called Be Real? It's time to be real.
Be real, guys. Download
Tens
that
mom,
shit.
add people, Tens mom.
8_summer.
Zen.
Please add us. Do you like anyone at the moment?
Yes. Yes.
Me too. I have somebody that I like at the moment.
Yeah, I like
Tons,
some
man.
Yeah. No, I like one in general.
Yeah.
I am trying my best not to like someone. But you like me.
But you
what I
like,
like,
right?
yes.
So all of us, we 3 have one man each in our life that we like right now.
You guys don't have planned to go to New York, because I've seen many people from Sikkim living in New York. I'm not that kind of financially strong to be flying to New York. But if I do have the money,
I would definitely want to go.
We'd be in New York all the time if
Yes.
we did have that kind of money. How old is 10? I just adore him, and I have 2 female cats. He's sleeping here. He's 6 years old.
He's 5, turning 6 now. Because Juno's turning 7.
He's an Aries baby.
What is Juno then?
How do we mind our own business?
Gemini or Cancer.
Oh my god, Juno is Gemini. What the fuck?
How do I mind my own business? I stay in my own lane.
How do
I
we
mind my
our own
business? I live in my
Do my own thing. do my thing in my own fucking house and not get bothered and not bother anyone.
Don't bother someone else.
For me, I mind my own business because I don't want to put my nose in anyone else's business. I don't fucking care what's happening in other people's life. I'm just too concerned about my own life. I got no time, guys.
No, I'm like so busy trying to like make
Make money.
Make money, build my life, my career.
We don't have time.
Yeah. So minding your business
It's actually really easy.
Yeah.
is really easy.
Really, really easy.
Just do your thing. YouTuber.
Yeah, YouTuber.
I tell that to myself every day.
We actually watched it already. It's a flower thingy, it's the bubble skirt, it's sheer
The
clothes.
capri pants.
Soon.
So good.
Like
Soon.
maybe 2 months from now, we'll be in Thailand, guys.
Did 10 bite Pinky? Oh, we're doing fine. No, 10 didn't bite me.
Everybody did think it was him.
No, it wasn't him.
It wasn't him.
But he has attacked me in the past. He wanted to kill me.
When was the last time you guys dated? 4 years back.
11 years ago.
Yeah,
Few months back.
11 years, what years?
Yeah, probably even
If
more.
yours is 11, mine must be 12 then.
The
You
fuck
dated 2
did?
months? Yeah, Tingu did it 11 years ago. I did it 4 years ago. Recent.
Jalebi.
Rasmalai.
Dairy milk. How is Pinky? Pinky's fine. Pinky can finally eat and talk.
Yeah,
With whom? You or the
with
other
somebody
bitch?
else.
Whatever your boundaries are, man. If you're okay with your partner flirting,
Oh, man, I don't like polygamy. I don't think I can bear the thought of me seeing my partner healthily flirting with another girl. Yeah, it depends. It's
Yeah, but
subjective.
but now since the casual relationship scene is so in, if you're in a casual relationship, you have
Can
to
you
be
see that with your
okay.
own eyes?
I cannot.
Exactly. Behind my back, just to go on.
I
I
can
don't know.
sleep. I fucking don't care. But don't let me
But
know.
don't do it in front of me.
Don't.
Well, yeah, I believe in healthy flirting behind my back, not in front
No,
of me.
because I feel like, when you don't let me know about all those things you're doing behind my back and in your personal time, it's out of respect. You gotta respect me, man. You cannot just like let me
Do
know
that in front of me.
Yeah, let me know that you're flirting with somebody else.
Yeah.
That's so fucking disrespectful.
if you do not let me know that you were flirting, that's healthy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so that is healthy flirting for me.
I don't know, I thought healthy flirting was like just
Yeah, no, for me,
having
it's
some
that.
kind of distance.
Oh, no, for me, if you don't let me know about
Because flirting and sleeping are two different things,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
The sleeping is cheating. Like openly
that's
it's cheating.
no, but if you're like flirting without me knowing, I think that's healthy. But if you flirt in front of me, that means you disrespect me.
No, when I heard healthy flirting, I thought like you guys are only like, winking and being like, hey, and getting cozy, like just like
Should we trust our partners? I think that depends on how your partner is.
Yeah, but yeah, you cannot trust anybody. You can only trust yourself.
Both of you go do your
Yeah.
shit, then come have a nice
Yeah.
time. Don't stop obsessing over his ex.
his ex? That's
What?
crazy.
How to stop obsessing over
His ex. That means you need to do something about this.
Yeah.
It's you.
Why is he still obsessed with his ex?
No,
She's obsessed with his ex. Girl, you need some major
This is like
you you should not be in a relationship.
I seriously feel
yeah,
That's
bad.
toxic.
that's very
That's
toxic.
now that's toxic.
That's very toxic.
Don't obsess about
I
somebody
mean,
else.
we're not trying to offend you, but that is toxic.
Somebody's gotta tell you.
So that brings us to the
End of the video. And yeah, we have some delicious lunch. We were hungry.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish my
Yeah, I
sandwich now.
finished everything.
I ate all the chicken. I'm sorry.
Well, watermelon juice was so amazing because I've never tried watermelon juice with mint in it, and this was like pretty good, like very refreshing even though it wasn't cold, which I really liked. So thank you, Easy Eats, once again, and yeah, we are done, guys. Pinky, please enjoy your meal, and we shall see you guys soon.
Another time. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. We love you.